Hello, how are you? It's Allison, and if this is your first time with me, I help people stay accountable to their health and fitness goals and help other people help people do the same. So, I used to post these in the morning, but today I'm switching to evening. You can still check out this morning's post where I talked a little bit about that. Basically, I am pregnant and my old routine is not working for me. So I kind of am using that um, to kind of bring you more motivation. So know yourself. This is what I titled this scope. Knowing yourself helps you use your time more wisely. Now, before I was pregnant, I had energy at different times of the day than I do now. Now, like about 10 minutes ago, I was just done. And I'll probably be heading towards bed at least in about an hour because that's just the way my body has been lately. And it was the same way with my first pregnancy with my daughter. When I was pregnant with her, I only had energy in the morning. So I worked out in the morning, and that's something that I still do because that's when I have the best energy to work out. That's when I have the time. That's when it works for me. So, all of these things are basically what works for me. It doesn't mean that they have to be what works for you, but the point is to go through and look at your day and figure out if you're using your time when you are most able to do things. Are you working out when it works best in your schedule, when you feel best? One of the things I love about working out in the morning is that it kind of sets up my day and gives me like a healthy start and a healthy outlook, and I eat more healthy if I work out earlier in the day. I drink more water, especially because I get a head start. But all of these things help me stay on track the rest of the day. This is something I know about myself. I know that lately at night, when I used to have super productive time on the computer, I am not having that anymore. When I sit at the computer at night and try to get things done, I am zoning out and my eyes glaze over and I want to go to sleep. So that's why I moved this to the evening, because I can use the time in the morning I was using to do that computer stuff where my eyes aren't glazing over because I have more energy in the morning. But coming here to you now, I'm not staring at a computer screen, so it's a lot easier to do this now. But these are all specific to me, but I hope you get the gist of what I'm saying. It's figuring out what works best for you when you're most alert, when you're most creative, when you have the pockets in your day that you can fit things. There was a time before I started trying to get healthy. I used to be obese, and I lost a lot of weight. I got a lot happier, but in the reverse order. It was the mood shift that helped me lose weight, not really the other way around. So it was when before then I didn't really think about things like this. I didn't think about using my time when I was most ready to do things. I just did things when they had to be done, kind of. I didn't really think about how I was doing different things. Back then I had to study a lot. I studied for about 10 years for my job, and I would try and test out different times when I was studying, when it would work best. And sometimes I would figure something out, but I wasn't as in tune with myself back then. So one of the things that has helped me so much is to look at these things and not go on autopilot and really think about when and why I'm doing things and when it works best and why it works at a certain time and what kind of mindset do I need to be in for each thing. So go through your things, especially if you're struggling with something, if you're struggling to fit in your workouts, if you're struggling to get a certain task done in your day, try to move it around. Find a time that it works better for you, and maybe that'll be the catalyst to get you getting it done on a more habitual basis where it's not as something you have to think about all the time. All right? So, I hope you have a great night. I hope you enjoy some evening motivation, and I hope it's just as motivating in the evening as it is in the morning. Have a great night.